For most of my Scrum Master interview videos, I've been covering how to tell about yourself, how to impress your interviewer in the first couple of minutes. Today's video, my goal is to focus on how to end an interview and also leave a lasting impression. Hopefully, if you follow through with these steps I'm going to be discussing in this interview, you're going to pass your difficult Scrum Master interview in a very, very good way. Welcome back to Aisha Scrum. I'm very happy to have you join my platform. For my current subscribers and my existing subscribers, I welcome you all to the channel. So let's talk about how to end a very, very difficult Scrum Master interview. Say you have an interview, you've been in this interview for the past 1 hour, right? And for the first couple of minutes, you gave a very good elevator pitch and you were able to capture the interviewer and they had the listening ear to listen to everything else you have to say. And you've been in this interview for so long and now we're coming to an end. You can see, right? Then you're getting tired. Then you see for the most part too, you get more comfortable. You're going to see that relationship you start building with this interviewer you are talking with. So the next question will be like, what are some things you can do to leave a lasting impression so that they will also not forget some key points you've been saying? And that thing is ending in a very, very good note, which comes with asking powerful questions at the end. So some questions that I've asked at the end of the interview to help ensure that this interviewer will remember me is, for example, I will say that, when they told me that they're not giving me opportunity to ask questions, right? Because you also have to let the interviewer tell you that they're going to give you opportunity for you to ask question. And you'll be like, okay, now go ahead, Aisha. Now you can go ahead and ask us question. So usually the first thing I like to start with is something that's going to be like of little bit about this interviewer and also about the company. So some question I've asked in the past will be, before I tell some of this question is, if this content have been valuable to you all, like and subscribe to Aisha Tech platform. I really, really appreciate this. And please also share these videos, my whole channel to your community of practice. And if you're interested in mentorship, do not hesitate to email us at admin@aishascrumtech.com. We have multiple coaches that work under Aisha Tech and we are all here to help support and guide you through this your journey. So some question that I've asked is basically I will start with, before I start my question, I just want to ask a few questions like looking at, I did a little research on you guys and I saw that you've been in this company for the past 10 years. So tell me one thing you like about this company and one thing that you do not like about this company. And most of the time, whenever I ask this to an interviewer, they start to laugh. They're like, oh yeah, like one thing about that to show these people like, Aisha did her research. Aisha not only interested in just jumping from one interview to another interviews, but she actually have interest in us. She took her time and investigated about us and also investigated about the company. And usually they will give me like stories, right? Sometimes they will tell fun stories about how they get started, fun story about the company, what they love so much about the company. And you hardly ever see an interviewer will tell you like, I don't like this company, because they'll be like, to be honest, there is no one thing I can say I don't like this about this company, but that's why I've been here for so long. You hear them sometimes give you about that, and that's okay. Don't insist or start telling them, no, tell me one negative things. You don't want to do that either, right? But for the most part, you're going to see them brighten up and they want to tell you all these stories, right? And that will loosen up for you to also have the opportunity for them to see you as a person, right? And you also ending in a note that they are also sharing their story. You also can further give a story and then you guys can further connect. And that will leave a lasting impression and that will get them to be like, there's something unique about Aisha that I like, or there's something unique about this person that I like, right? So that's one thing you can do, right? But like I always say, this is my own experience. This is my own suggestion I'm giving, but you are all welcome to try your own. So that's one thing. Another thing I've also try is ask for this at the end of the interview, especially if like a very difficult Scrum Master interview, is to ask about career growth and opportunity, right? Let's say this particular interview you are interviewing for is a contractor role, right? And you'll be like, I was told this particular position is a contractor role. I am asking, is there any opportunity for this to be a contractor to full-timer? Or if so, what is the career development opportunity for me in your company, right? I'll ask something like that. So, and then they will tell you like, oh yeah, we have this opportunity, we have career development, we have continuous improvement, and support of other different coaches, leadership. We have community of practice. We have agile excellency in our department. And we also give money towards certifications and training. We also like encourage our employees to take mental health, self-help day, self-care day. They start like also promoting all of these things. And if a company start telling you all of those things, guess what? That's a good company for you to be part of. And also, that will also let this interviewer know that you actually do care. You also like do care about not only just coming in here because you are desperately looking for a position, but also you are also assessing to see if this is also a good fit for you. And as you should, right? And if this have been valuable to you, please like and subscribe to this channel. Our goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by next year of August. Please help contribute to this goal. All right, so the next question I've also asked an interviewer at the end of a difficult Scrum Master interview is, okay, what are some of my skills? I see that I'm one of these people that was selected to get to this stage of this interview. What are some things in my resume or some skills in my resume that made you felt like I will be a good fit to be interviewed for this position, right? And by you asking this interviewer this question, they were looking at you like, oops, hopefully they've also did their own research on you, right? Hopefully they've also read your resume. They also have seen one or two things they like about you. And that's why they called you in. And I like to do this because, to be honest, when I do this, then I'll say, okay, what is it about my skills or what is it about me that these people like that get them to call me in for an interview? So then the goal is for me to maintain the same thing as I'm also researching or looking for different roles, right? And then for the most part, let me tell you these secrets. Most of the time as an interviewer, they'll always have the resume in front of them, right? They'll always will have the resume. It's part of the invites that's sent out when you participate in interview. And I'm saying this because I've been part of a lot of Scrum Master interviews in the past. So we do get the resumes as we attend this interview. And good interviewer, we also do a little research before they also come to that interview. But I'm sure they will see it right there. And that's where putting bulletin for your skills too will be nice and helpful so that I can see how interviewer can look at it and say, oh, they have these skills. Oh, I want to learn more about this person. I want to see what skills they have here that they can bring that similar skills into our company because we also facing some kind of challenges that we believe these skills that they have in this can also help us, And maybe they can now open that and tell you about you that will also help you in this journey. And also at the same time too, let them know that, oh, this person actually do have the skills and experience. They are willing to even go deeper and even discuss this. And as they're telling you about you, what they've learned so far from the resume, you now can even tell a story to back up what they're telling you. But always let them finish, right? Always let them finish explaining. Then you can now say, oh, yes, this is what I've gained in that skills. I gained that when I was working in this company. This is what we did. This is how I accomplished that, to back that up. And another thing I like to ask is around what does success look like for this position? Or how can you tell I'm able to be successful in this position? And how would you measure it? How would you measure it, right? So, and this is another difficult question you might ask this interviewer, but it can also get them to think. Hopefully they are interviewing for a role that they actually have some kind of issue. But if they don't have any issue, they're just trying to fill in the role. They also tell you like, oh, this team is actually stable. We're just filling in a role. A Scrum Master got promoted, and now we're hiring someone else to fill in their position. And currently this team is so and so, and all of that. And maybe this team have like a lot of issues with spillover, and they want someone that can help better educate them and track them, help them, teach them about better technique of estimation, on better technique on how to follow up on dependency, and also how to escalate issues as they occur. Maybe they want a Scrum Master that can do that. So as they also explain all of those issues, then also use that opportunity to tell them like, oh, I also have done this in the past. I have similar experience. This is what I've done and this is how I accomplish it. Then after that, I try to ensure that I do not ask more than 3 questions at the end of any interview. Because remember, you don't want to also take your time and be asking question after question after question, especially if you know your time is limited. Always respect the time box. Also call it out. Oh, if they ask you, do you have any more question? You'll be like, okay, we are ending at it right now. We don't have any more question. And you end with that. And if this have been valuable to you all, like and subscribe to Aisha Tech platform. I truly appreciate you all. Thank you for watching this video. See you all again in my next video.